So today we are going to begin a new chapter. So before beginning a new chapter, already while studying about the Vedic age, we have learnt regarding the Varna system. Yes, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Earlier in the ancient, the Varna system has been exist. The first two were superior, Brahmana and Vaishya. Kshatriya were superior, and rest two were they have been not downtrodden in the society. They have been, especially the Shudras, they have been completely downtrodden. To overcome such a social problem, efforts were being made in the ancient itself. Because the priestly Brahmins, the priestly class, they have been controlled over all the three castes, all the three Varnas. Kshatriyas, they have control over the two Varnas. So how this particular system, this social system was there, Brahmanas, they have been just doing some rituals, etc., etc. They have been preaching, and they led a very luxurious life. Even the Kshatriyas, they led a very luxurious life. The rest of the work, whatever the works were there, like agriculture, animal husbandry, etc., etc. works. So those were been done by the Vaishyas and Shudras. Shudras were also, they were being called as the untouchables. They were been kept outside the town or outside the village. So such a system has been prevailed. And in that, the system has been, to overcome these problems, in the 6th century itself, two religions have been witnessed. They are none other than the, while studying about the Ashoka also we will get particular this religion. And they preach the two religions, Jainism and Buddhism. Two religions have been emerged, especially in the Ganga river plain, the Ganga region. Buddha and Mahavira preached peace, non-violence, tolerance, and the human values which are been essential for the plural culture. The reasons for the emergence of these religions were the contemporary social and political system. The reasons for the emergence of the Jainism and Buddhism is nothing but the contemporary political and social system, or contemporary social and political. The people, especially the Vaishyas, they wanted to overthrow the Varna system itself. So especially Vaishyas and Shudras, and even some Kshatriyas, they encouraged or they supported the Jainism and Buddhism. So reason behind the rise of Jainism and Buddhism. The main reasons are the social and political system which has been prevailed in the 6th century. Social and political system. It was a very harsh political and social system. The upper class enjoyed all the luxurious life. They were being kept in the hierarchy of the society, in the high position in the society. Next of the Kshatriyas, they were ruling. Correct, their taxes from the farmers are there, they were the ruling classes. Vaishyas, they were the merchant class, the traders. Merchants and traders and the goldsmith, etc., etc. Shudras, they have been doing the household work of the upper three Varnas. Especially Vaishyas and Shudras, they were being completely downtrodden, they have been harassed, they have been kept in the lower status in the society. And the status of these two Varnas was very low. To overcome such problems, people, especially the Vaishyas and Shudras, they encouraged the new religion. And the teachings of the new religion were easy. Earlier, how was the situation? Brahmins, they said that only the upper class, first two class, they can attain moksha. Rest two class, they cannot attain moksha. So this was the system. But in the new religion, and they said that anybody can attain moksha with the peace, non-violence, truth. So this where they are teaching. This is where they are teaching. So even the women were being kept very low in the society. When the women were being kept very low in the society. So here, so this has been considered. Upper Varnas enjoyed all the privileges of the society. The lower Varnas were been downtrodden. They have been deprived from all the luxurious life and etc. etc. So these are the reasons. These are the reasons that the two new religions emerged during the 6th century, especially on the banks of the river Ganga, or in the Ganga river basin, or in the northern Karnataka, or in the northern India, not in northern Karnataka, northern India. So here, by the emergence of the new economic structure based on the new agriculture, by the 5th century BC, the iron implements came into use with the iron blades, which have been used for the plowing, became the more effective, were driven by the oxes. In order to improve the food production, the use of oxen were invented. Oxen ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎತ್ತುಗಳು. ಸೊ ಕಬ್ಬಣವನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಕಬ್ಬಣದಿಂದ ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಜನ ಕಲ್ತರು ಆ ಟೈಮ್. ಅದೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತು, ನಾವು ಕೃಷಿಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳಿತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ವ್ಯವಸಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮದು ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ವ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಬಂತಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯರಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಅದೇ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ 2 ಹೊಸ ಧರ್ಮಗಳು ಬಂದವು. ಆ ಧರ್ಮ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿತ್ತಂದರೆ, 2 ಹೊಸ ಧರ್ಮ, ಯಾರೇ ಕೂಡ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಮೋಕ್ಷವನ್ನು ಪಡಿಬೋದು. ಆದರೆ ಜಾತಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದರ ವರ್ಣ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ, ಮೊದಲಿನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತಂದರೆ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣ ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಇವ್ರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೋಕ್ಷವನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯೋರು, ಉಳಿದವರು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಪಡೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಹತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ಅವು 2 ಧರ್ಮಗಳು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮೋಕ್ಷವನ್ನು ಪಡಿಬೋದು, ಅಹಿಂಸೆ ಮಾರ್ಗದಿಂದ, ಶಾಂತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗದಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮೋಕ್ಷವನ್ನು ಪಡಿಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಧರ್ಮಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಆಕರ್ಷಣೆಗೊಂಡವರು ಯಾರಂದರೆ ವೈಶ್ಯರು ಮತ್ತು ಶೂದ್ರರು. ಕ್ರಮೇಣವಾಗಿ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯರು ಕೂಡ ಬಂದರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಶೋಕ. ಅಶೋಕ ಕೂಡ ಬೌದ್ಧ ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕಲಿಂಗ ಯುದ್ಧ ನಂತರ. ಹಾಗೆ ಕಲಿಂಗ ಬಂದ, ಕನಿಷ್ಕ ಬಂದ, ಇದು ಯಾರು ಅಶೋಕ ಬಂದ, ಕಡೆಗೆ ಕನಿಷ್ಕ ಬಂದ, ಕುಶಲವಂಶ, ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ರಾಜರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಧರ್ಮದ ಅನ್ಯಾಯಗಳಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋದರು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಈ ಮೇಲೆ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರ ಒಂದು ಏನೊಂದು ಹಿಡಿತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದರಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದರು. ಯಾರು? ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯರ ನಂತರ ವೈಶ್ಯರು ಬಂದರು, ವೈಶ್ಯರ ನಂತರ ಶೂದ್ರರು. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮೋಕ್ಷವನ್ನು ಪಡಿಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್, the major change took place in the political system of the contemporary society was also contributed to the rise of the new religion. The Janapadas and Mahajanapadas in the river Ganga plain were getting transformed into the kingship. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲು ಹೇಗಿತ್ತಂದರೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ರಾಜಕೀಯ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಬಂತು. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಮೊದಲು ಪುಟ್ಟ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಿತ್ತು. ಮೌರ್ಯ ವಂಶ ಬಂತು ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ. ಆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮನೆತನದ ಅಡಿ ಬಂತು. A single dynasty started to rule over the large area. So this was the major change, political change that witnessed during the 6th century. Mauryan Empire, it was from the modern Afghanistan to Bengal, from Kashmir to Karnataka, it has been witnessed. A large empire, which has been witnessed by the Chandragupta Maurya with the help of the Kautilya. So after this rest, we will study regarding in the next period, in the next chapter we will study regarding it. But today we will study regarding the rise of the new religion. So how this, even this paved a way for the rise of the new religion. Contemporary political system. The new kings from the Janapadas communities were looking for the way out to break the heterogeneous Vedic religion. So they want to leave those particular Vedic religion, and they wanted a change. And that change was been witnessed in the 6th century by the 2 new religion, Jainism and Buddhism. Jainism and Buddhism. So here at the same time Buddha and Mahavira came to the limelight. The religion of Buddha and Mahavira identified the desire of the main reason of all the human hardship. They gave call to the overcome them. They gave call to the overcome all the such human hardship. They supported the simple living without accumulation the much wealth. They supported the simple living without accumulation the much wealth. They rejected the luxurious life and advocated the peaceful and the moral family. Instead of Sanskrit, they preached the people in their own languages, Pali and Prakrit. So this was another change in the language system itself. Earlier Sanskrit, that was only known for the Brahmins and the Kshatriyas. So but these two religions, they started to teach. They started teaching their own languages, Pali and Prakrit, which was understood by the common people. They offered the new path to the people by rejecting the Vedic religion. They offered a new path to the people. Reject the Vedic religion and come towards the new path. ಹಳೆಯ ಒಂದು ಏನಿತ್ತು ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯವನ್ನು ಬಿಡಿ ಹೊಸ ಒಂದು ಅಧ್ಯಾಯನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸೋಣ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ಒಂದು ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸೋಣ. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಜೈನಿಸಮ್. So yeah, just listen to me. Jainism is one of the very ancient religion. Traditionally, the Jains believe in the existence of 24 Tirthankaras. Traditionally, Jains believe in the existence of 24 Tirthankaras. Rishabha was the first Tirthankara, whereas the Parshvanatha is the 23rd Tirthankara. Rishabha is the first Tirthankara and Parshvanatha is the 23rd Tirthankara. So from 2nd to 22nd is not, we have been unknown. It is not known to us. Parshvanatha was born to the son of the king of Ashwashena in the 8th century in the BC. It is believed that he renounced the luxurious and the indolence and attained immortal life. He renounced the society and became the hermit. So ಆ ರಾಜನ ಮಗನಾಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ರಾಜ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಕಾಡಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿತಾ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. So he preached 4 principles of the peaceful life. So Parshvanatha preached 4 principles of peaceful life. The 4 principles preached by Parshvanatha were non-violence, truth, asteya, apigraha. So these are the 4 principles taught by the Parshvanatha. And the 5th one is been added by the Vardhamana Mahavira. Brahmacharya is the 5th one which has been added by the Vardhamana Mahavira. So totally in the Jainism 5 principles are there. Non-violence, truth, asteya, apigraha and brahmacharya. The 5 principles of Jainism. So Vardhamana Mahavira, the important person of the Jainism. Vardhamana Mahavira. Vardhamana Mahavira. Vardhamana was born in Kundala Grama in Vaishali, one of the republics. Now starting on Janapada, one of the republics. One of the republics. His father was Siddhartha, the king of the Gadikrita tribe. His mother was Trishula Devi, the princess of the Republic of Lichip. At the age of 30, Vardhamana set out to the search of truth and renounced the family life and house. 30ನೇ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ರಾಜ್ಯವನ್ನು ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. So he wandered for 12 years in the quest and meditated. He punished his body by fasting. At the age of 42, he achieved enlightenment. At the age of 42, he achieved enlightenment. Kalavya. Vardhamana controlled the sense and achieved the power to comfort and pain. Due to the achievement, he came to known as the Mahavira. Due to those achievements, He was known as Mahavira. He was known as Mahavira. And became Jina. And became Jina. And became Jina. Was one who had overcome all the sins and became the victorious. Thus the followers of Vardhamana Mahavira were called as Jains. They are being called as Jains. They are being called as Jains. So Mahavira spent 30 years. Mahavira spent 30 years, the rest of the life, preaching his knowledge to the people around the Ganga and the Yamuna river plain. He travelled towards the West India. He travelled towards the West India, preaching his thoughts. He attained Nirvana. He attained Nirvana in his 73rd year in Pavapuri of Bihar. He attained Nirvana at 73rd at the Pavapura. Mahavira taught 5 vows and 3 principles of behavior. The later Mahavira taught 5 vows and 3 principles. 3 principles. Later they have been called as Tirtha Ratnas. Later they have been called Tirtha. The 5 principles, the 5 vows are non-violence, truth, Asteya, Apigra and Brahmacharya. And the Tirtha Ratnas were the Samayagna, Samayadarshana and Samya Charita. So Jainism does not reject the existence of God completely, but it advocates the atheism. Means Jainism does not reject the existence of God, but it advocates the atheism. Means it had the belief in the Guru, not in the God. It denies the role of the God in daily life affairs of the people. It denies the daily affairs. It denies the God in the daily affairs of the people. It places God at the lower level than the Jina. Mahavira, Guru Nantrasthana Devrige anta Jainism alli. So Jains believe in the Jains that traditionally in Jainism 2 sects are there. 2 sects, Shvetambara and Digambara. 2 sects are there in Jainism, Shvetambara and Digambara. Those saints and their followers who wear the white clothes, they have been called as the Shvetambaras. The saints, those who wear the white clothes, only white clothes, a thin white cloth. If you go to Shravana, you can see them. Thin white clothes, they have been called as the Shvetambaras. And Digambaras, they doesn't wear any clothes, completely nude or naked. They have been called as the Digambaras. After the first Jain council, the preachings of Mahavira were compiled in the 12 volumes. These were called as the 12 Angas of Jains. These were called as the 12 Angas of Jains. They are in the Prakrit language. Very earlier, a group of Jains migrated to the south due to the famine in the Bihar and settled down in the Shravana Bedaguda. Thus, even here, Jainism spread, and many works were written in Kannada, Telugu, and Tamil language. The famous Kannada poets Pampa, Ranna, Janna, and Ponna were Jains. The famous Kannada poets, the 4 gems of Kannada literature, they were the Jains. They followed the Jainism. So this is regarding the Jainism. So next we'll move towards another important religion, none other than the Buddhism. So Siddhartha, who later Buddhism. Siddhartha, who later known as Gautama Buddha, was born in the 6th century BC. His father Suddhodana was the king of the Republic of the Shakas. Renounced the kingly, luxurious and family happiness, Siddhartha became hermit. Disillusioned with the prevailing ways of life, he embarked upon the quest for in the search of truth, attained enlightenment and became Buddha. Bodhi Vrikshad ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬುದ್ಧನಿಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನೋದಯ ಆಯಿತು. So attained enlightenment and became Buddha. became Buddha. After becoming Buddha, the enlightened one, after Siddhartha became Buddha, after becoming Buddha, Buddha means the enlightened one. He went to Saranatha and Banaras. There in the Deer Park, he gave the first ceremony. This has been called as the Dharma Chakra Parivartana, the first ceremony or the talk given by the Buddha in the Deer Park in Bihar. So that has been called as the Dharma Chakra Parivartana. So first Pravartana ಏನಂದ first ಪ್ರವಚನವನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಬುದ್ಧ ಯಾವಾಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಧರ್ಮ ಚಕ್ರ ಪರಿವರ್ತನ. Here he preached the four noble truths and the eightfold path. Here the four noble truths and the eightfold path. The four noble truths declared that the whole world is full of sorrow and sufferings. They also explain the root cause of this sorrow. Buddha realized that the desire was the root of the cause of sorrow. Only by the liberation of the excessive desire could the peaceful life to be led. Buddha preached the eightfold path, eliminating the desire. So this has been called as the middle path. This has been called the eightfold path. What the Buddha has been explained. So that has been called as the middle path. And those eightfold path, which are being explained by the Buddha are action, speech, vision, livelihood, effort, recollection, resolve and thought. So these are the eightfold path which have been explained by Buddha. So now the two new religions are there. Who are the followers of the new religion? The followers of the new religion. The followers of the new religion. The wealthy merchants, artisan, common people were inspired by the new teaching. Buddha gave his message in Prakrit, the language of the common man related to the various aspects of their tradition and atmosphere of the new cities, changed the way of the people. The new religion became the ray of hope in the changing circumstances. Buddhism especially took a new role of transforming the lives of the people. The new religion was the ray of hope, the Asha Kirana. ಆ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಆ ಹಳೆಯ ಒಂದು ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯದಿಂದ ವೇದಿಕ್ ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯದಿಂದ ಹೊರಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಆಶಾ ಕಿರಣ ಆಗಿದೆ. So Buddha and his followers visited Koshala, Magad and many cities of the Yantic plain and spread his message. They walked from one city to another and devoted their lives for the others. In his 80th year, Buddha's glorious life of selfless service came to an end at Kushinagar. This has been called as the Mahaparinirvana. So Buddha ಏನು ಸಾಯ್ತಾನೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಮಹಾಪರಿನಿರ್ವಾಣ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. So here viharas have been constructed in all the areas in which Buddha wandered. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬುದ್ಧ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದ ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಬುದ್ಧ ವಿಹಾರಸನ ಕಟ್ತಾರೆ. Buddha viharas have been constructed. People preserved his relics and bone in the chaitalyas and stuffs. People preserved his bones in the chaitalyas and stuffs. So here, after Buddha's death, the follower collected the teachings and the tradition from the Tripitikas. These are Vinaya, Dhamma and Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma Pitaka. Abhidhamma Pitikas over the period of time. Disagreement developed in the teachings of the different branches of Buddhism sprung up. After Buddha, there was a clash between the monks itself. And the disagreement between the teachings of the Buddhism. So thus, Hinayana, Mahayana and Vajrayana and their sutras came into being. Today we see many organizations across the global adopting the different way of the realizing the Buddha or the Buddhism. Buddhism spread not only in India, Buddhism spread not only in India, it spread even to the various countries, even to the various other countries. And in that, especially China, Japan, in those countries, Tibet, etc., in Sri Lanka, even the kings took the responsibilities of spreading the Buddhism. Buddhism, even the kings. Best example is the Ashoka and Kanishka are the best example for it. Ashoka and Kanishka are the best example. So this is regarding the Buddhism. This is regarding the Buddhism. So Jainism and the two new religion. So foreign invention at the same time during the period, during this period, they sprung up the city-states in Greece. The ancient Persia had grown into a powerful empire. The two areas engaged the continual conflict. The Achaemenids were one of the group ruled over the Persia in the 6th century BC. The king Darius of this dynasty established a strong empire. The kingdom extended up to Indian border during this time. The 4th century BC, the Macedonian king Alexander won the Greek city-state and captured the Persia. Thus, even the part of the Persian kingdom which had been spread up to Indian border, came under the control of Alexander. After overpowering the Persia, Alexander entered India through the passes of Kandahar and Hindu Kusha region. He advanced till the Ravi and the Beas river, and unable to proceed further, he crossed the Indian border through the river Jhelum. And on his way back home, he died at the Babylon. Battle between Alexander and Pauro. So that has been explained there, you can watch it. So this is regarding the Jainism and Buddhism. The whole lesson is there, and the whole exercise you have to filling the blanks and the question answers. You have to write it, whole thing. So any doubts there, you can call me. So thank you. And whatever I have been taught, only that much is enough. No need of going over brief. So whatever I have been taught, only that much is enough. So thank you.